Hey everyone, I just want to come to you today and just encourage you with this experience that I had on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, I was taking a nap and my dad had woke me up and said, "Oh, do you want to go get a new phone?" I said, "Yeah, sure." I woke up out my sleep and I was ready to go. Um, so we went to the store, me, my dad, and my sister, and the man came up to us that worked at T-Mobile, and he said, "Hey, what can I help you with today?" And my dad said, "Hey, we want the iPhone 14s." And he said like, "Okay, so we have the options that we have are the iPhone 14, the iPhone 14 Plus, and the Pro." And he said, "We don't have the Pro Max. We ran out of them." And then my dad said, "Oh, like, what's the difference between the Pro and the Pro Max?" And the man said that the Pro Max was basically just a bigger phone, and that it was like the quality was a little bit better. And so he said, "Oh, okay, we want the Pro Maxes. Like, if you don't have the Pro Maxes, then we're gonna leave." And so the man was like, "Oh, okay, like, let me just go make sure, just to check." So we're waiting for our name to be called. I'm like, they not gonna have it. I'm like, if they said they don't have it, then they don't have it. So 2 minutes pass, and the man comes out. He says, "Yeah, we actually do have them, and we have them, two of them." And they had two of them in the exact color that my sister and I wanted. So we got to the desk where we were going to pay for the phone, get it programmed and everything, and the lady said, "Yeah, there was actually someone before you that wanted to get these two phones, but we told them that we didn't have it because we couldn't find them." And the lady was like really kind of upset that she had to order it online instead because she couldn't get it in the store. um and we're like, "Wow, that's crazy. Like, we just came here and we got them, and y'all thought that y'all didn't have them, but we got them." And so this is just a small instance of the favor and the provision of God. And I feel like in this next year that God is taking us into, He's doing more than what we could ever imagine. And I would say, don't sleep on what the Lord is going to do in this next year of your life. There's a scripture in 1 Corinthians 2, verse 9, I believe, that says, "No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived the things that God has prepared for those who love Him." And so He's doing things that are going to amaze you and blow your mind. And I even believe that He's going to begin to reveal to a lot of us the heart of a father and what He wants to do in your life concerning that position. Um, God the Father is an advocate for us. He's a person that goes before us. And I even see that in how my dad went into the store. I didn't have to say a word, I didn't have to say anything. And he went in and he spoke for me. And many of us need to know that God is doing that exact same thing for us. And He wants the best for us. And I believe that nothing, nothing that God has promised you can ever be stolen from you. It's reserved for you and you only. It cannot be robbed from you. And I would even say that, like, in this instance for me, I kind of doubted that they had the phones. And I also kind of like it at one time. I was like, "Oh, I'm not going to get the Pro Max because it's too much." But I believe that God is saying that ask ask more than what you would ever ask. And also believe that He's going to make a way out of no way. The word says, I think it's Psalm 37 verse 4, it says, um, "Delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." And some people take this verse out of context, but what this verse is really saying, that as we delight in the Lord, and we love Him with all our hearts, that He's going to place desires in us that will begin to actually turn into things that will glorify Him in the end. So that is my experience that I had a couple of days ago, and I hope that's an encouragement to you, no matter if it's going from something big to a big offer that you might get in 2023, or if it's just something as small as provision with going somewhere and getting the parking spot that you wanted. Whatever it is, God is a father that will provide, and he's doing exceedingly and abundantly more than we could even imagine. So stay encouraged.